every like felt like a dose of validation, and every missed notification was a punch to my self-esteem.
I constantly felt drained. It was as if social media had become my full-time job.
Seeing everyone's perfect lives made me feel isolated. I began to question if I was good enough.
Digital dilemma: the impact of social media on mental health. In the age of constant connectivity, social media has interwoven itself deeply into the fabric of our daily lives. But this digital revolution comes at a cost. As society delves deeper into the realms of online personas and perpetual notifications, the line between our virtual and real-world selves blurs. The digital dilemma: is social media enhancing our lives or diminishing our mental well-being? While the advent of social media platforms promised global connectivity, it has also ushered in an era of unforeseen challenges to our mental well-being. The incessant need to check notifications, measure self-worth in terms of likes, or project a perfect life are not just habits. For many, they've become compulsions, and it's taking a toll. A 2019 study by Pew Research Center highlighted that 69% of adults in the US use Facebook, with 74% of those visiting the site at least once a day. Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok, platforms predominantly favored by the younger generation, showcase a similar story. The sheer volume of users and frequency of usage underlines how deeply social media is embedded in our daily routine. Educators, families, and counselors worldwide are coming to terms with this new challenge. With every technological advancement that promises to simplify life, complexities arise. Social media is no exception. This exploration is not an attempt to vilify these platforms. Instead, it's a deep dive into understanding their impact on our minds and finding the delicate balance between being informed and overwhelmed. Selena Gomez, a well-known artist and actress, with 250 million followers on Instagram as of 2021, spoke candidly about her battle with anxiety and depression exacerbated by intense social media use. Despite her success, platforms like Instagram and Twitter became arenas of comparison and criticism. The challenges manifested in her daily life, affecting her performance, interactions, and personal well-being. It was her close friends, family, and some industry peers who recognized these symptoms, urging her to seek help. In 2016, Selena surprised her fans when she abruptly halted her Revival World Tour. She announced a break from the limelight, citing anxiety, panic attacks, and depression stemming from her lupus diagnosis. Moreover, Harvard Business Review published findings suggesting high social media use could be linked to increased levels of perceived social isolation, a sentiment echoed by Selena, who once said, "While I'm scrolling through, I'm seeing, oh, I should be on vacation, I should be eating this. Suddenly, you're miserable." While in an interview with Vogue in 2017, she voiced her concerns about the detrimental effects of social media on her generation, saying, "I just really can't wait for people to forget about me." Over the years, Selena has been candid about seeking therapy and treatment for her mental health issues. Following the narrative of Selena Gomez's experiences, the global research community has been diligently investigating the intersections of social media usage and its potential implications on mental health. These studies have been both enlightening and concerning.
Disclaimer. This video is intended for educational purposes only, and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Let's now continue our journey to better understand mental health.
A significant study published in the Journal of Abnormal Psychology in 2019 delved into the correlation between US adults' use of social media and the uptick in reported cases of depressive symptoms. The research spanned over 6 years, tracking the social media habits of over 500 participants. The findings were stark. High usage levels of social media were significantly associated with increased depressive symptoms over time. Another comprehensive study by Twenge and Campbell in 2018 pointed to alarming statistics. Among US teens who spend more than 5 hours a day on electronic devices, 48% said they have at least one suicide-related outcome, compared to only 28% of those who spend less than an hour a day on devices. However, while many research pieces highlight the potential adverse effects of social media, the story is not entirely one-sided. A study in Nature Communications in 2020 revealed that moderate usage of platforms like Facebook could improve adult mental health by 63%, emphasizing the importance of balance. Despite these extensive studies, there exists a palpable gap in our understanding. Many pieces of research focus on the quantity of social media usage like screen time, but there's a shortage of studies that delve into the quality of this usage. What content are users interacting with? What's the sentiment of their engagements? How do different platforms impact users distinctly? These nuances play a critical role in shaping individual mental health outcomes, yet remain underexplored. Furthermore, while the focus has predominantly been on adolescents and young adults, the mental health implications of social media on older adults remain relatively untouched. With the rising number of older adults joining platforms like Facebook to connect with family and friends, understanding its impact on this age group's mental well-being is crucial. The digital age, characterized by omnipresent screens and relentless notifications, brings with it a medley of experiences. While it fosters connections and creates spaces for self-expression, it also inadvertently introduces